What's up, guys? Boredom Bros here.
Today, this is going to basically be the Roast of Bethesda. Because so far, from what we've seen, probably one of the lower E3 press conferences.
But let's take you on a trip of Bethesda land here.
Oh yeah,
the
Bethesda
ultimate
land.
filler. Here is Bethesda land. 5 minutes of just looking at unneeded animations, which they looked cool at the beginning, but they got old very fast.
Very quickly.
Because it was just animations.
It was the entire conference that when no one was on stage was 25 minutes. It was 25 minutes of Bethesda land.
We didn't need 25 minutes of Bethesda land.
How long was that? Was the whole thing?
The whole thing was about 35 to 40 minutes long.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were supposed to go an hour. With all that filler, they still couldn't hit an hour.
Did they ever confirm that?
Yeah. They've said on several things it was supposed to be an hour long.
Okay.
But, guys, let's get really to the meat of it. The best parts of it. The VR Fallout 4 and VR Doom. Coming out, same price, even if you have Fallout 4, it's still going to cost you $60. Still going to cost you $30 for Doom. You just get VR. So, even if you paid for that VR thing, you paid for the game, you still got to pay for another VR game. The whole price. They couldn't have it. They couldn't make it $20. The whole
they couldn't
price.
even include it as a patch. Most games that include VR compatibility, even if they bring it in later, most of those games have just a patch that comes out, and if you look on your Steam library, they're at the bottom with all of the VR games. It's not like you have to pay full game price for the games, they're just there. However, Bethesda thought, oh no, we want more money out of this, so we're just going to make the games full price. The same price that the actual games are on Steam, that's how much the VR is going to cost for them.
It's worth noting that they do look good for VR, but that's not... I didn't know you had to pay extra. That wasn't something I understood. They didn't say that during the press conference. You found that out by going to the Steam store, so...
The actual good stuff.
No, we got to still get to the rest of the bad stuff.
Oh yeah. Do we want to sprinkle in some...
Paid mods.
Paid mods. $5.99 a mod. I'm going to pay $6 for a mod for a game that I spent $60 on. Where will it end?
Did they show prices? I wasn't thinking.
They showed their in-game currency that you have. It's in-game currency they have to pay for, but they're currency, so they didn't show an official price.
So you can earn it in-game?
I don't think so. No. No, it's stuff that it's premium coin.
That's so stupid.
Let's not forget Skyrim coming to Switch, which has one of the weirdest bow moves. Kind of looks like you're playing an old Wii.
It was an old. It was old Wii
Well, and you're not gonna do that when you're in tabletop mode, which is what they show. It's you're not gonna be on an airplane with them going
I don't know. You might have to.
Can you imagine the person next to you just what are you doing?
They are gonna call the air marshal at that moment, and you're gonna get thrown off. You're gonna get thrown in the break.
The sword motions. You're just
They are gonna think you are crazy. Everyone will think you're crazy, because the Switch was made to be mobile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not a mobile option. I'm not going to go to the mall or somewhere in the public. I'm not going to be in the public acting like I'm shooting arrows, because people are going to talk about you and look at you and laugh at you.
I mean, granted, it being on the Switch is pretty cool. I don't know. There's no blood, so I don't know how they're going to do about the killing
Did they even
blows.
show anything getting killed?
They showed something getting hit.
Getting slashed, which there's blood whenever you slash stuff.
Okay.
And there are kill cams that you'll grab someone and decapitate them.
I can't imagine
that.
Nintendo hasn't censored games for a long time, so
I don't know. If that was actual gameplay, they censored it. So
we'll see. That's a very cool game to be able to take anywhere.
Yeah.
To be fair.
To be fair, yes. That's really cool.
We'll just have to see the way they actually utilize some of this stuff that they
So
showed us.
Amiibo support in a Bethesda game is the craziest thing.
Yeah, and it's not technically mods either. It's there was a friend of mine who mentioned this. He's really into sort of the lore of everything, and just all of a sudden a chest popping in with a master sword and Link's outfit and everything just doesn't feel right. As far as lore wise, because there are mods that are lore friendly and go it's people who've like studied the actual like lore of the Elder Scrolls and actually put mods in that fit with that.
Okay.
But then there's that. So I mean,
we'll have to see. We'll see how they execute it.
Yeah.
So now let's get on to some of the better stuff. Evil Within 2. Probably my ranked third game that I'm looking forward to because I played the Evil Within, didn't beat the whole game. It was fun. It was hard, but it was fun. Have to get back and beat that before the Evil Within 2 comes out, but didn't have much gameplay.
Yeah, that was an entirely cinematic trailer.
Which is crazy considering it's coming out in October.
Yeah, like wait, it's October?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it's October 13th, Friday the 13th.
They didn't show any.
They showed a little bit, like there were a couple little clips, but then it went straight back to the
water.
pre-rendered
That's crazy.
stuff. Yeah.
I think it's got a fantastic release date. October
does.
13th,
It does, yeah.
Friday the 13th.
It has a good release date, but like that makes me worried though that it was mostly cinematic. If they're planning to try to release that soon, and they don't have like proper gameplay out for that.
Telltale Games will take it. It's a Telltale.
It might be at their booth though. Like I haven't,
maybe
because E3 technically hasn't started yet. So
yeah.
Well then let's get on to our second one. Dishonored, the new Dishonored. Looked fun.
it's DLC, right?
No, it's not. Actually.
No, it's actually a full
standalone
game.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks fun.
$30 game.
Looks very fun actually for $30 too. That's
I mean,
surprising. They're not ripping you out of 60.
hours.
They're not ripping you out of 60 though.
Yeah, true. But it does need to be more than 10 hours, please. Like.
Oh, they'll make it 10 hours and 5 minutes. Just for you, Doug. Just for you.
Of course. Just like add one or two extra cutscenes that add 5 minutes.
They're gonna start you out in Bethesda land.
Oh no. No.
That's how every game starts, Bethesda game from here on out. Like you start in Bethesda land and you have to walk to your game's attraction.
Oh my gosh. Think of it, Doug. Isn't that just perfection? But you gotta walk to, and if you're gonna walk into Fallout, you gotta walk to Fallout VR or Fallout. You can't go in the same.
Yeah, there's a
clear distinction. I think we just broke something in Doug's head.
No. Please just get rid of Bethesda Land.
But
please.
with Dishonored, that was cinematic too.
It was also.
It was more cinematic.
The stream popped up for me partway through, so I didn't see like the end. I saw like it begin, and then I was like, so that's why I thought it was DLC because there's no way there's a new Dishonored out already.
You play the one lady who's like your ship captain in Dishonored 2. She's sort of like your guide in Dishonored 2 to take you to the different like areas of the city that you go to.
Okay.
She used to be an assassin under Dowd, which I don't know if have you played Dishonored?
I played the first one.
Dowd is the guy who kills the Empress.
Okay.
In the trail or in the DLC you play as Dowd.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you play as an assassin who used to be under Dowd, and at least from what I've seen, like I don't know much more about it. Like that's pretty much all we know.
Let's take it to the thing that clearly saved Bethesda's
just barely.
conference. Barely. This was like, what are those things called that shock you?
Defibrillators?
Yes, this was the defibrillators of the Bethesda conference, which probably will get some people riled up because some people probably loved it.
Yeah.
I personally didn't. But Wolfenstein.
Not many people love the Bethesda conference.
Is it Wolfenstein New
It's
Colossus?
Wolfenstein 2. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
That game looked fantastic.
Yeah.
I will not take anything. I love Wolfenstein, and that looks amazing.
Yeah. If you paid attention to the like original Quake Champions announcement at E3 last year, they had a very, very tiny teaser for it in like the sort of like DOS opening segment. There's under like all the different like games that are coming out or that were out under New Order and Old Blood. Just underneath that there was New Colossus, and it had like X'd out dates. So there was a very tiny teaser for it last year, but now we actually get a full trailer and like some gameplay and stuff from it, which is
Looks good.
Yeah.
It looks fun. Kind of a new spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the helmet he had on too.
Oh yeah.
Like I love that part when he tries to shoot him in the head and the helmet covers him real quick and he's just like, no. And then she pulls out the fake grenade or the dud and like pops it. Oh. That was good. That was good.
That's one of the few things. I'm also personally looking forward to Quake. I've been in the beta for it for a while now, for the new Quake Champions game. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot like old Quake. It's very fast paced. It's a good Quake game.
I would be excited for it if I was actually good at games and could do championships, but I'm not.
Well, I mean, it's not just championships though. It's like in general, like
that game still, like, by the time, if I'm playing a gun, like a running gun game, I like to be on the ground. I'm up in the air kind of guy, unless I'm like single player, not multiplayer. I'm just not good at that kind of stuff.
Does it have a single player mode like the old Quake games?
Did the old Quake games have a single player?
Quake 1 was just single player, I think. Or it might have had like the
Yes,
old
I know, like,
Quake 1 and 2 are all about the single player mode.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the beta has only been multiplayer, but it's been like
I think
the
Quake 3
essential.
Arena was the first one that went like full multiplayer.
It's sort of this, like, when you think when most people think of Quake right now, they think of like very fast paced multiplayer shooter, like just. There's a FPS or FOV setting on Minecraft that when you slide the slider all the way to the right, it's Quake Pro, because of just how like large the FOV is, and that gives it enough like more sense of like quick gameplay.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a very like quick, fast-paced first-person shooter multiplayer arena game, which is a lot of fun. For what it is, it's a lot of fun.
So, final thoughts. Was not impressed.
Yeah.
Literally, I wish I would have went to bed and
Yeah.
read about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't planning on staying up. I couldn't sleep. So I saw it and I was like, man, that almost did put me to sleep. That was like the beginning of the EA, but EA recovered.
Yeah.
This one didn't recover. It stumbled and fell, but it didn't.
Multiple times.
Like, it was hanging off the cliff. It didn't fall off the cliff. It was hanging off the cliff.
It was like hanging there, just the only thing grabbing onto the cliff was New Colossus and Dishonored. Like,
I'll say Evil Within's still a wild card in there. It could surprise us.
yeah, I mean, personally, I wasn't a huge fan of the game. I haven't gotten to play it, but from any of the gameplay that I've seen, I wasn't a huge fan. So, like...
And the graphics were trash, right?
No. The
I wasn't
graphics
a
were
huge
good.
game. I wasn't a huge fan of what I've watched other people play, and the trashy graphics really threw it over the edge.
I didn't say it was like all the games were trashy graphics. A few of Microsoft's were like, for what they were showing.
The first 46.
No.
What about you, Zach? What are your final thoughts?
I mean, it was alright. Like, this is kind of an off year for
Yeah.
Bethesda because, like, they have all these big games in development, but the way that they're doing them now is they'll announce them the same year they're coming out.
Mhm.
So, like, we hear some leaks, we kind of know they're coming, and then they'll officially reveal them, and they'll be like, hey, in 4 months you'll be able to actually buy this game. So, because they're doing that, that's why they just showed, like, a handful of games coming out this year.
Also, another thing we didn't go over, Elder Scrolls Hearthstone.
No, it's not talking.
No, we're not even.
Wait,
I'd
you
rather
guys don't
talk
wanna
about
talk about
Bethesda
Legends?
Lands. Need more Bethesda Land.
Oh, yeah, that was... What they should have done was... They should have done that, like, sort of digital, like, not full press conference type thing that Nintendo often does, where, like the digital, like, live thing, where they release a few trailers with, like, some dialogue with them, but it's not a full-on press conference. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of the people who went to that press conference, they were all sitting there just like, really?
I would have taken a nap.
You
I would've
brought us
fallen
down here
asleep.
for this.
Yeah, I would have been disappointed, especially after the performance Microsoft put on. Maybe that's why it set too big of a bar. Maybe if it would have been earlier in the day, it wouldn't have been as bad to me. But at the time it was, after Microsoft, even after EA,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it just
Battlefront
did
2
not,
exploded, so.
Yeah.
did not live up to what I was thinking.
Yeah. It fell flat on quite a few occasions. So, yeah, that has been the Roast of Bethesda. E3 Bethesda this year. Just, yeah.
So
Again,
guys,
like with the VR stuff, I really thought that was a free update. I was like,
I
that's
did too.
amazing for a free
Yeah.
update. Like that looks like a lot of
Yeah.
fun. Because VR needs like a persistent game world that you can keep coming back to. Because all these like short experiences. So I was like, this could save VR. And then when you told me it's $60 to buy the entire game again just to play in VR, I was like, no. that's not.
Same.
Basically,
Same
Bethesda,
story.
sit down, take your constructive criticism, come back in a year or two with some actual
Mod's
proper
still working
content.
with it, right? Mod still working with
With VR.
Yeah.
Just gotta pay.
I have no idea.
It's gotta pay for it. Yeah, exactly.
You have to pay for an armored Deathclaw.
All right, guys. But thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment, share it with people. Anything helps.
We've got more videos coming out about the rest of E3. We're going to be catching up on conferences and getting those out to you guys. So,
All right, guys. Well,
it's been the Board and Bros. Signing off. See you guys later.